be demonstrating how to do body cupping on our belly to help with bloat, any type of digestive issues. Maybe you have a little bit of constipation issues. It helps to relieve inflammation and just flush out toxins. So as a reminder, I am a licensed esthetician. I am not a doctor or a physician. These are just things that personally work for me. So if you do have, like IBS or any issues, please make sure to consult with your doctor before doing any type of body cupping, especially around the belly area. And definitely don't do this when you're pregnant. So I'm gonna hop right in. I'm gonna show you how to do it properly. We're gonna work with the intestines and the way the colon runs. I actually learned this trick many years ago from a friend of mine who's a massage therapist, and she taught me how to do it with my hands, which I'll show you, but today I'm gonna show you how to do it with body cups. So one of the tricks I do before even doing body cupping on myself on my belly, and I always do this at nighttime, because we are flushing things around, you wanna be able to go to bed at night, let things move around, and then maybe in the morning you have a healthy bowel movement. So one of the things I like to incorporate is I always do some type of digestive tea. One of my favorite brands is the Yogi brand. I love their teas, and I happen to have right now their Soothing Mint Get Regular tea. They also have a detox tea, and I think there's another one for digestion too, and I found Yogi brand just works best for me. So what I do is I steep my tea, I drink my tea, and then I move into the body cupping. So after drinking your tea, the second most important thing you want to do is make sure to really lubricate the area where you're going to do cupping. So I'm going to use a body oil. I'm using one by the brand called Coco Loco. It's their coconut body oil. I really adore their product. And I take a really healthy amount. Use more rather than less. You never want the cups to be dragging or kind of skipping on the skin. It really needs to have a nice smooth runway, I guess is what I'll say. So I massage the oil all over my belly, just around in this area. And I happen to be using body cups by the brand called Lure Essentials. I really love their body cups. The set I have has 3 different sizes, so you can kind of play around and use whatever works for you. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab, it's one of their largest cups. We're gonna start with that one. And you're gonna start on the right side of your abdomen. You're gonna move up, around the belly button, and down. You're gonna flush it out just the way our intestines move. So we're going up, around, down, up, around, and down, and just flushing it out. So what I do is I squeeze the body cup, and then we just squeeze it onto the skin. You're gonna see it just holds on like that. I have a little pooch right here, so there's a lot of skin to hold on to. Too much eating and wine drinking during quarantine. But I'm in total detox mode right now, prepping for the summer. I don't know about you guys, but I have been eating really clean these past 2 weeks. I've cut out alcohol. I'm just in a total detox mode. So you can see how easily this flushes along my abdomen. Make sure that it's not too tight. It can be painful. So you just wanna do like a medium-sized squeeze, put it on the body, definitely loosen it if it's ever uncomfortable. You should feel like a little bit of a suction sensation, but it should never be too aggressive where it's really uncomfortable. So I'm gonna keep just moving along like this. Like I said, we're just moving around the belly button, along your abdomen, the natural flow. I can definitely feel it. I've actually been doing these home yoga workouts with, her name is Boho Beautiful. I will make sure to put a link to her channel below. I love her home yoga workouts. I'm really sore. I did one of her ab workouts the other day, so this is definitely even more intense right up here in my rib cage. Ooh, I'm sore, which is good. I want that for summer. I'm trying to get a flat stomach going. So what I do is I just kind of work on this for a couple of minutes. You don't want to get too crazy and do this for too long. But I would say I go around my belly maybe 10-15 times total. So I just keep working it and flushing it around. I also just wanted to show the other 2 sizes. There's a medium-sized cup and a small cup. You can certainly work with those 2. It doesn't have quite as much suction. So if it's your first time doing it, maybe start with one of the smaller sizes just to get an idea of the sensation that you should feel on your body. Make it comfortable for you. When the cupping is done, you're gonna have some visible redness on your belly, which is totally normal. You should have some flushing coming. We're kind of pulling out toxins, we're moving stagnant blood around. So once I finish with that step, what I do, and if you don't have if you don't have body cups, you can do this exercise just with your hands. You don't necessarily have to have the cupping set, but what you wanna do is you take your hands along the right side, move along the top, and we work it down to the bottom. And we just kind of use our hands then, and we're flushing and moving this around. This is actually how I learned this technique to start with. My friend who's a massage therapist many years ago taught me this. I would usually get a lot of like, I don't know, I just felt like air bubbles, you know, like just tender around the belly. So she taught me this exercise to do on myself just to help with my digestion, and it really does work. So if you feel like you're kind of gassy and you can't pass gas, this is a really good exercise to do on yourself. And you want to just keep doing this. I do it for a couple of minutes. I just kind of seal in that cupping practice, and I give myself a little massage and I work around the abdomen. So we keep going around, and then what you want to do, just take your hands and just flush down. I'm just gonna keep going down. And I'm just gonna keep pushing down. Okay, and that is it. Afterwards, you're gonna feel really, really hydrated from the body oil that you just massaged your belly with. So that's the plus side. You're gonna be super, super hydrated. You will feel, I feel activity in my belly. It does feel a little, I don't wanna use the word sore, but maybe a little tender. You're gonna have some redness there. Things are moving around. That is totally normal. So you should feel a little bit of that sensation happening.